Ready?
Yeah.
Tell me when you're ready to play. Press play.
Oh, it's playing already.
You
It's like always. I always start and then you get ready. And I'm like, it's on already.
So, namaste.
Namaste.
The divine in me bows to the divinity within you. Or the Lord in the heart within me. Well, I'm not the Lord in the heart, but let's just say I bow to the Lord in the heart within you. And I also humble myself before the Lord in the heart in my own body. I'm Mark.
And I'm Maria. And this is
JuicyMagiK on the daily. And it's Sunday today, so a nice little Sunday service. And we have our guest star here behind us, this beautiful, even the roof is made out of stone. And we are dedicated to visiting some of the nicest places on the planet and to spend some time with you. And thanks for tuning in and turning on and dropping in. And thanks for your being time and energy. And we hope that you're, whatever you're going through today, in whatever body you have, that you're doing okay.
I'm so relieved because today's the last day of the container sale.
Well, for the last 10 days, maybe you can explain for the last 10 days what we've been doing.
I had this container that I filled up with all my stuff in England because I couldn't let go of it.
2 years ago.
Almost. Yes.
Almost in June.
Yeah, but I really feel like the last 2 years was getting ready to let go of all that
I
stuff.
remember 2 years ago in June helping her push all this stuff into this container. And
it would have been so much, I know now, it would have been so much easier just to have people over and just give away things. Having the barn is a showroom, that's how you call it, right? To have the barn as a showroom, to have people see what I had back then. It's so much more difficult to sell it out of a container.
Yeah, especially a little container in the middle of nowhere. People, anyway, I think the lesson is obviously there's legitimate time, place, and circumstance to have a storage container, but if you don't have to get stuff into storage, please don't. You're just holding on to things that ultimately
that you might never take out anyway.
Yeah. And sometimes they get so eroded and denuded and broken down by the time you try to sell them or get rid of them, they're no longer really that usable for anyone. It's not, none of it's our stuff to begin with, and obviously, and
but we were so lucky. I felt so guided, and our prayers were heard because great people came by and the right people got the right things.
Yeah, we had some nice, we always had a little offering before we went in, a little incense on our altar, and then we had it burning, and people would come and go, "Oh, that smells really good." And they were getting prasadam, that means the Lord's mercy. And
we had all these kirtans playing the whole time in the background.
Yeah, we had some nice chanting music going on, very mellow in the background. People would often say, "Oh, that sound." Sometimes people just wanted to hang out for longer because we managed to make a beautiful, the holy names of God and the sacred yoga sound vibrations of Transcendental mantra meditations. They all life forms can benefit. Everything that breathes, prays can hear or feel wavelength and vibration. So often we made this amazing space out of this sort of, it wasn't a dirt floor, but it was a concrete floor, giant indoor container center with these giant shipping containers all in there. Great, really good business model if you want to print money, mailbox money every month. But
we should make a video saying goodbye to the container
tomorrow. Yeah.
Tomorrow we leave.
But here we are on Sunday, and it's not the age for elaborate temple worship, and it's so easy in this age. In the Bhagavad Gita, Krishna says to Arjuna, his disciple and friend, "If one offers me with love and devotion a little fruit, some water, a leaf, a flower, I will accept it." And so here, I'm just going to lean over There's one of my favorite flowers, a dandelion. And we can simply...
I thought it's a daisy.
Well, it's a dandelion.
No, I mean your favorite flower. I thought your favorite flower is a daisy.
Well, I love many flowers, but we were thinking that... Thanks for reminding me, because we've been to some of the biggest, grandest, epic cathedrals and stupas and mosques and temples and churches around the world. But we often find our favorites are small, quiet, little, timeless, elegant, small, beautiful spaces of worship like this, under a tree or in a beautiful little country village stone chapel, which has probably been used for over 100 or 200 years. And we keep coming back to this place. There's a huge meadow and all these beautiful cows here and their calves. We can see them when we meditate. Maybe we'll meditate, but we'll one form of meditation is offering the Supreme Being. That's funny. It's like obviously God owns everything, and He doesn't need anything from us. What He wants is our love and our devotion, because He knows it's what will make us happiest. But just like a child can sometimes go into the yard of the parent, pick a flower and bring it inside and offer it to his mom or dad, or her mom or dad, or parent or guardian, with love, and the parent or guardian goes, "Oh, thank you." It's their flower to begin with. But just like that, this is God's flower and God's energy and God's creation. But we can offer back to Him simple things with love. And so you can just take a flower or a cup of water. In Gita also, Krishna says, "I am the taste of water," and these simple, elegant, timeless, and although I love orchids, I tend to gravitate more towards daisies and black-eyed Susans and dandelions, because I love them, and they grow everywhere, and they're just equally as beautiful as the most exotic and rare of plants. So on this Sunday, we offer this little flower to Krishna, and we say, "Please, dear Lord, although I'm most fallen, and although I have many faults, please overlook them, and please accept this small offering to you, through the grace of your holy names, Gopala, Govinda, Rama, Adana, Mohana." Or as the shepherd boy David sings in the house of David on Prime, "Adonai Elohim." So many names throughout all the universes and all the different languages, all referring to the same supreme person, God. So many beautiful names for God. So please, let's do a little Gauranga, shall we?
Mm-hmm. I was just thinking, I woke up and the birds started singing, and it felt like all the birds are singing God's names at the same time in their language.
One of my favorite teachers, Guru Das, he always said, he was quoting Psalm 150. We just saw Psalm 150 at a little church in Chichester, where there's a beautiful Mark Chagall, one of my favorite artists. He did a lot of beautiful work in the churches and stained glass windows. There's a quote from Psalm 150 there, and Guru Das used to always say, "Everything that breathes praises the Lord." And doesn't it just?
So let's praise the Lord.
Yeah, we're going to do maybe 5 nice Gau-ra, or do you want to do 10?
Let's do 10.
Let's do 10 Gau-ra-an-ga.
Let's do 12.
Let's do 13. 13 moons in the year. It's a nice magic number. Is that okay?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So Gau-ra-an-ga. Gauranga. He whose body is more beautiful than molten gold. Refers to the Supreme Person. 5 more times, thinking the sound Gau-ra-an-ga as you breathe in. Gau-ra-an-ga. One more time. Gau-ra-an-ga. Haribol. So nice after a day of just lots of people coming and going and selling stuff and letting go of 20, 30, 40 years of stuff collected and saved over time. We all do that. It's really great to go through.
It was difficult in the beginning. I was really slow in the beginning, but it got easier and easier. And you remember the times when I was like, oh!
Yes, I do.
I'm like, oh!
And in those times, didn't Gauranga help? A little Gauranga
yes,
breathing?
And that's when we sat down and we did some Gaurangas. And then I was like, oh, I'm so sorry.
I'm empathic, and I would feel her stress, and I would get a little stressed. And then we would come out to little places in the woods or nearby, or even just the side of the road in the van, and just do some Gauranga breathing.
Yeah.
So obviously we thank you for helping us, because by else offering this and doing it, we're also getting the benefit. And it's beautiful. Everyone, all of life benefits. Everything gets to hear this beautiful transcendental sound vibration which descends from the non-material world, and doesn't require, I don't have to, my knees hurt and I can't put my leg over my head like Hatha yoga, and I don't have to go up and down and try to be a yogic flyer or try to, do some advanced mystic process. I could just relax and let the medicine do its work, strong medicine. And thank you to all of our teachers who have encouraged us along this path to Haribol.
Yeah,
Praise the name of the Lord.
Yeah, thank you.
We see that in the Bible, in the Koran, and in so many scriptures, the Torah, the New Testament, of course, the Vedas and the Srimad Bhagavatam, of course, Chaitanya Charitamrita, Bhagavad Gita.
Yeah, a couple times I was quite desperate. And I was, in my heart, I was crying out, please help me. And it was so nice when you're really desperate. And my heart was aching. I really felt coming down, this mercy and this grace is coming down to you.
Yeah.
And I just calmed down, and I knew everything will be alright. So, and everything is gonna be alright. Yeah. And now my pockets are full of many British pounds that we can spend in the next weeks on our travels. Yeah. So we would love to take you with us to our travels to Cornwall and Devon.
And we say hello to our new friends, Margaret and Norman.
Hey.
This is just the day. This is the same day of the last that we saw you two. So thank you for coming out. And we know that all the things you guys have are gonna.
I'm so happy they ended it with them. It's good to know that what you loved at one time is appreciated ongoingly, and it's not in vain, and it's not just thrown out, but it's creating joy. I think the thing that gave me the most was to know that some of the things will still keep giving joy.
Yeah, and actually everything was still in good enough shape, because it was only 2 years ago that we put it into storage, that it was all usable still. And people were giving a whole box to a young couple that bought a pub, and they're, they need kitchen stuff. And a young lady came who had moved back from Australia. Hi, Amy.
Hi, Amy.
And she went through all the clothes that we couldn't take and was so happy. And
yeah, she was just like, do you have something warm? I'm so cold.
Yeah, we're approaching Easter, and
it's wonderful.
Christ's message was, give what you have to the poor and follow me. And that's a very advanced state to the 9 steps of devotional service. Giving all to the Lord is step 9. It's the first 3, Shravanam, Kirtanam, Vishnu Smaram, hearing, repeating, and remembering, and then worshiping and offering, the first 5 steps. Any person can participate in, even anyone that's most fallen, or even in the scripture it says, even if you're a beginner, if you just faithfully hear and repeat these transcendental absolute truths, that you don't need to hold back. You can offer this up to others and give them something really valuable, the ultimate in value, which is the truth, which will set you free. So whether your knees hurt or you're out photographing nature, you can do these lovely sound vibrations like Gau-ra-an-ga. You can do it at home. You can do it while you're walking outside, when you're holding hands, or by yourself with your kids or with your dog. They will get the benefit, just like that little dog this morning.
Oh, that was cute. Yeah.
We were getting
coming back.
We were getting a hot beverage and a muffin this morning at the local pub, and this little dog came over, and it was the pub dog. And every time that he came over, he kept saying, "Haribo, Haribo, Krishna, Haribo." And he kept, the ears go up. Yes. Wherever there's life, there's a person. And that person is just as hungry for mercy as you are, as I am. We're all in need of the shelter and mercy, and it's a long journey home, but...
Yeah, so we're saying Haribo to all the creatures and persons out there in all the bodies.
Across the universe.
Yep.
One of my favorite Beatles, Lennon McCartney songs, where I first heard Jai Guru Deva Om, one of my first mantras I learned at age 3 or 2. Even at a very, very young age, I was already hearing and repeating. Not just transcendental sound vibrations, but material sounds. But I was very fortunate that the Beatles had been interested in these things. And
yeah, we'll visit Church.
We're going to visit his manor, Tittenhurst Manor, which he donated to one of our teachers, His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada, Guru Dev. Thank you, Bhakti George. How often do we listen to My Sweet Lord in the car?
My favorite
or
song.
Peace on Earth, or
yeah.
So many of his lovely songs, especially from his first 2 albums. Yeah. Living in the Material World and All Things Must Pass.
Yeah.
Well, let's wrap it up for today, and we have one more day here in this area, and then we head to a miniature version of Mont Saint-Michel in Cornwall, known as St. Michael on the Mount.
Isn't it St. Michael's Mount?
Yes, probably. what she said. St. Michael's Mount. A small version of Mont Saint-Michel. There's 7 of these places. We've been to the one in Ireland off the coast called Michael Skellig.
Yeah.
And then now the one in England, and we've been to the one in France. And there's one in Greece, one in Italy, and one in Israel, and somewhere along the way maybe one in Turkey, I'm not sure. We aim to visit all 7 of them. So come on, join us. Please like, share, follow, subscribe. If you have any questions, we don't want to do the comments in the social media, so you can go to our JuicyMagiK, JuicyMagiK.com.
And get onto the Agora, the meeting place.
Yeah, the Agora, it's a Greek word for marketplace or meeting place.
Yeah, we're want to have conversations.
We're not selling anything there, but it's a place to gather, and so come join our website, and if you have any questions, send them to us there. And we hope that you enjoy this little video from this beautiful incredibly quiet, peaceful, serene place.
Yeah.
Thank God.
So, have a wonderful Sunday.
And if we seem a bit loopy on our next Sunday, we're going to try to do a 3.5 day water fast from Friday, Black Friday, Horrible Friday, through to Easter Monday.
Yeah.
And to
That would
meditate
be
on
something. I haven't done that in a while.
meditate on Christ's incredible forgiveness and his example during his horrible persecution. And
yeah, so let's see how we will do.
so we say, may peace be with you and upon you. Haribol and Namaste.
Haribol.
From all of us here at JuicyMagiK.
Yeah. Bye.